So this is just a test. So hi guys. I have these two things right here. These are for my setup. So basically, these USB cables, I'll just open one. But it's a USB extension cable, or this guy possibly if I need them. But if I don't, I have extras. I will have some just in case I need some USBs. But basically, this is a USB um cable that's from B&H. They're Pearl Stone. I like Pearl Stone cables because I haven't had any issues with them, and they're fairly cheap. They're not like Mogami cables, but Mogami's audio, and this is just data. So um, I think Mogami doesn't make a USB cable because if they did, I'd kind of buy that one. Um, and so let's see. This one is um, it's 6 foot. Sorry if it's taking this long time to wrap it, but so basically, it's 6 foot cable. Not that long. But it's actually not that long. Not super long, but it's not super short. So I got four of those. Um, they were like $4 and stuff. So um, I'm making sure of me opening those ones up, the rest of them up. But this is the Stream Deck mini, and so I basically got this mainly for the fact that I wanted to replace my Stream Deck pedal. Not really replace it. It's going to go onto the other side of the room over there. And basically I wanted to have a Stream Deck over here just for control that I can actually see. Because the pedal I had an issue with the just trying to remember what button was what. And I'm just gonna be using the middle button for the Stream Deck pedal just as a mute, and the other two buttons will be unused. This one, since it's just a 6-key one, I'm using it just mainly for 6 keys. Uh, I could extend it per se, but probably not. What you get in here in a Stream Deck Mini is this manual. You get some information guide, and you get the Stream Deck Mini itself, which is this is my third Stream Deck Mini. The first one I had, I gave to a friend. The second one I had, I gave to someone else, and this one I got for myself again because I needed a tiny one. I didn't want a Stream Deck, a Stream Deck Plus or a Stream Deck, regular one. So this one, it just has a longer cable. It's just one cable. It's attached. So the bad thing about this one is, if this cable breaks, it's pretty much done for. So it's going in this setup here. That's what this Stream Deck is for. There's no stickers, unless you're talking about the one that's on the bottom of here, which is basically making so it doesn't slide. So I will just open these cables now, just so if I do need anything, I don't have to put off them later. And so this is just a USB 3.0, not 3.2. It's not Type C, but because the computer I'm using on doesn't. I should have got a Type C one just for my one setup I'm actually using it. I mean, one computer I'm using it with is a laptop. But I'm gonna get a docking station for that laptop eventually. Not anytime soon. I will also have to get a smart plug for that specific setup too, so I can have um have it turn on and off because of coil whine, because of some of these docking stations have coil lines, so that's the fourth one. This is the third one. This is packaging. It comes with silica gels. Well, you shouldn't eat those either. But I'm literally just opening these ones up. There's the these on here. So I'm actually going to open up this last, which is one thing I actually am excited about. Well, I'm excited about the Stream Deck. I'm also excited about these cables. But what I'm really excited about is the BZB2 gear device, which is a KVM. So with this KVM, I got it mainly because of right now it's the one uses IR. Two, since it uses IR, it ends up basically since it uses IR, it has I can control it with my IR blaster, the RM4 Mini. And the only issue I have with basically my current setup is I'm using a HDMI switcher that's 2 in, 2 out. So and um that takes one power plug, and also I wanted, and it only has 2 ins and 2 outputs, and I needed one for my laptop and one for my desktop and one for my other computer, and which is a recording computer. And the issue I have is that with the RM4 actually mini and my USB switcher and my HMI switcher. The HMI switcher does crosstalk over with the USB device. So whenever I'm switching inputs on the USB, my display switches, and I also needed a third input. So I decided to basically just upgrade the whole actually thing. So the cable unboxed. So now, so this is the BZB gear. This is my first time having this, but it gives you warranty information, videos, and downloads. You download the P2B camera control software switcher and wall utilities and firmware updates. So with this, you also get the some paperwork. This paperwork tells you the introduction, context package, and also it uses one keyboard and one mouse. It switches between 4 computers with audio, and it also switches between uh audio, sound, and display, and USB. And you can do that with the remote, or you can do it with the software that you can download. But it also is RS-232 compatible, so you can update this over serial. I'm not gonna be updating it over serial mainly because my serial terminal is broken and I can't really update it at the moment because I don't have a working serial terminal that I use for updating. Usually use the DOS machine for that, or sometimes Windows 11. I mean, not Windows 11, Windows XP. So this cool. So it comes with screws, and so this guy means it's rack mountable. So this guy is rack mountable, and so since this is rack mountable, I can put this into my rack, and basically here's the remote you get. It has the US 232. It has one audio input, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Channel 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can basically do split screen of 1, 2, 3, and 4, so it will make four computers on one input. And so since I'm only using 3 computers, I'm not gonna be using channel 4. Then you can mute the audio, then through and sync. So through and sync, if I recall correctly, I don't remember what it meant exactly. Through Sync was um let's see. Through Sync, I read the manual once. I don't remember. So if I basically remember what it is, I'll make a short about it. But I think Through Sync is um you can sync. Oh yeah. So my bad. So I remember with this now. I basically had to like remember. So through means so if I'm on PC1 on here, I can have the input of PC. So if I'm on channel 1, I can have PC1, I can have PC1 USB working when I'm on channel 2 on the actual computer on computer 2, and when I'm on computer 1, I could be on computer 2 keyboard. And I can, and when it's on multi mode, I can basically switch between it on there. So yeah, um, that's basically that part. I'm gonna read the instructions more, but it comes with a barrel jack things. It's a DC barrel jack. I think it's dusty because of I actually have dust in my room, but oh yeah, so and now this guy. This is what I've been waiting for. So this is the little switcher. So up to, if I recall correctly, I don't remember what up to means. So let's see, up to up to means upgrade data for RS-232 normal. This is where you must dial for normal use. Okay, so and I'm gonna put this in normal use. And so it has IR on here, so it has IR LEDs and stuff. I'm probably gonna put this onto a smart plug, probably, but this should be 19 inches worth. As long as this is properly spaced on the rack wise. Um, so I'll check that out because I do have a rack over there, and I would probably put this into the rack and then run everything behind it. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope this is something you buy, and if I find out more stuff about it, I'll actually tell you about it more often. I'll actually tell you about it. Be actually for you actually buy it inside of inside of a short. So if you are saying this before I make the short, uh that means it worked out really good and I recommend buying it. But if you haven't used it yet, then I mean, if you see the short before this, that means I'm still recommend buying it, but I haven't had a chance to really test out its functions yet. So yeah, so it's USB um 4 USBs. Not 3.0, but since I'm not using anything 3.0 compatible on like this device, it really the 3.0 doesn't matter. So um yeah, so thanks for watching. Uh and bye. And sorry for the stuff I gotta go on the other side of the room because I don't have screen deck set up.